In this work, we report an experimental study into the net cross-sectional failure of plates containing holes which are pre-cracked. The study is conducted for different steel grades and temperatures. Eurocode 3 provides a net cross-sectional resistance formula for plates containing holes and loaded in tension. The factor 0.9 in this formula takes into account the presence of potential cracks at the root of the hole. However, there is no indication of what is the limit of applicability of this equation. The experiments are conducted on specimens made of different steel grades with 4-hole configurations. The specimens are first subjected to a pre-cracking procedure and then tested under tensile loading. For tests conducted at low temperatures, the specimens are first cooled prior to the test and then tested in room condition, where the temperature is monitored by a thermocouple. The study is conducted on specimens with and without relatively small fatigue cracks, which are generally shorter than 1 mm. These cracks have been induced by a pre-cracking procedure involving cyclic loading. The termination of the pre-cracking procedure is controlled by the broken wire method, which is able to detect such small cracks. This slide summarizes the test results. The experiments indicate that the failure load is not practically affected by the presence of relatively small cracks, generally smaller than 1 mm. This result is valid for both considered steel grades, namely S275 and S700. Moreover, the failure load appears to be also marginally affected by low temperatures, close to 0 Celsius. The failure assessment diagram has been used to predict the failure load of pre-cracked specimens. The prediction is in line with the experimental data and suggests that the failure is mainly ductile, as confirmed by an examination of fracture surface and the load displacement behavior recorded during the tests.